Hey everyone, Andrikets here and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're checking out what we know so far on 10.1. Before I get into the video, I just quickly wanna say thank you all for helping me reach 1000 subscribers on YouTube. I truly appreciate every single comment, view, like, dislike, all the feedback which has proved to be very helpful. So yeah, thank you so much, and I can't wait to deliver more content as humanly possible. Okay, back to the video. And yes, we're talking about the very first major patch of Dragonflight. Even though 10.07 is not out yet, Blizzard has already gave us a sneak peek on what is to expect from 10.1. We also have an official release date on 10.07, that is to say March 21st for the NA region and March 22nd for EU, which is only 2 weeks from now. The 10.1 PTR cycle will start very soon, so we can jump right in and start testing the new features. For now, we have some screenshots to delve into, and yeah, let's take a look at all those new features coming with patch 10.1. First of all, the patch will be named Embers of Neltharion, so you know it will have some old god hints and maybe we'll see some of his experiments. That is what I expect anyway from just reading the title. As with any other major patch from the past, 10.1 will introduce a brand new zone. We will explore Zaralek Caverns, which is, you guess it, an underground zone. Yes, we're going underground in this patch, and there will be a bunch of new quests to complete, new inhabitants to meet, new rare and elite mobs to kill, new treasures to seek, the usual stuff, what you're expecting from any zone at this point. Just by looking at the zone concept art, it gives me a bit of Maldraxxus vibes with a bit of Waking Shores and kind of reminds me of Najadar cave systems, a bit, but nonetheless it looks beautiful. And I can't wait to explore it. 10.1 will also feature new story content, so that's for all of you lore masters out there or lore lovers, whatever you wanna call it. So we will carry on with the Blue Dragonflight story and obviously learn more about the Black Dragonflight. We will also uncover the mysteries on what went wrong with Neltharion and drove him so mad that he turned himself into Deathwing. So it's only fair that we're gonna see a lot of Abyssian, Sabilian and Rathion. Who knows, we might actually get to know who's gonna be the new boss for the Black Dragonflight. But yes, I'm very excited for the new story content. And I wonder where it's gonna lead us next. So basically, it's gonna be a new whole zone deep in the Dragon Isles. From interviews, we know there will be plenty of entrances to get into the zone throughout the Dragon Isles, and you can even dragon ride through some of the entrances without going into a loading screen. Kinda makes sense since the one zone is, literally connected with the other one. I'm a very big fan of this. No more loading screens. So as you can understand, we will be able to dragon ride in Zaralek Cavern even though it's underground, and we have to because they say it's quite enormous, and yeah, that should be fun. In Zaralek Cavern we will find new allies, and more specifically we're gonna team up with mole folk known as Niffen and also Drogbar, who really do love their snail racing. So there will be a new faction Niffen to earn Renown levels with, but we don't have much info on it, other than the fact that it might not be 25 levels or 30, but we will learn more down the line. I'm sure there will be plenty of great new rewards to earn, and yeah, that's something I will definitely grind. I mean, look at them, they're so cute, and there's no way they're giving us something bad, right? Apparently, one of the new fun activities they're trying to implement is Snail Racing. That's right, you heard right. I guess we're gonna have to get some snails and start training them and, beat the other snails. I'm pretty sure we had a Drogbar before who was doing Snail Racing in Neltharion's lair, if you ever seen it, in the dungeon. So yeah, I'm very looking forward to do some snail racing. 10.1 will also bring a new raid, Aberrus, the Shadow Crucible, which is basically a secret laboratory within Zaralek Caverns. It's here that Deathwing created the Dragthyr and ultimately succumbed to the whispers of the old gods and their corruptions. But there's no thing such as an old god in Dragonflight, right? The raid will include 9 raid bosses, and from what I can see it must be really cool. I mean, look at it, looks pretty awesome. It seems we are going to fight an Elementium Dragon, which is a prototype for Deathwing, and the Lava Hydra Dragon. Yes, that's right, a boss with not 1 but 3 dragon heads. That should be an interesting fight. Well, there is one thing for sure. They both look pretty awesome. I'm wondering what other bosses they will create, probably some monstrosities from experimental concoctions or something. Similar to Dragonflight Season 1, all difficulties, normal, heroic and mythic, will be released at the same time. I don't know if that's a good thing, but you can be the judge. The raid is not complete without some new fancy tier sets. That's right, we're getting 13 tier sets, 1 for each class, and they all look very good. Let's take a look at them. From left to right we've got Hunter, Monk, Demon Hunter and Evoker. I think they all look pretty good. Well, okay, except the Monk. I don't really like the Monk one, I don't know why. It feels pretty basic, I don't know, what do you think? Moving on, we have the Druid, Warrior and Shaman tier sets. Wow, okay, the Druid one looks so good with the leaves and all, and wow, the Shaman. Yeah, let's talk about the Shaman one. I don't know where to start from. The headpiece, the shoulders with the smoke. It really does scream Shaman. And I'm here for it. Next, we've got 2 Mythic tier sets for Mage and Rogue, and the Elite PvP set for Warlock. Again, they look very good. My favorite is the Mage tier set, obviously, with so many vibrant colors. I don't really like the Warlock one, to be honest, but yeah. And the final 3 sets are Deathwing, Priest and Paladin. Well, the best one here is the Priest, because, you know, Priests rule and they're the best class ever, forever, so yeah, nothing to add here. Although I wanna see it on Blood Elf, and then I will say more. In 10.1 we also get a new Dragonriding mount, the Winding Slitherdrake, which can be earned as we delve into the zone, and it can be customized further with new and all customization options. Well, a new Dragonriding mount feels quite refreshing at this point, and the fact that it looks like an actual decent dragon, you know, not a lizard or whatever, I do think that's something we all wanted and longed for. With patch 10.1, Season 2 will also begin, which includes a new Mythic Plus dungeon pool. We've got the remaining 4 dungeons from Dragonflight, that is Brackenhide Hollow, Halls of Infusion, Uldaman Legacy of Tyr and Neltharus. And then to complete the rotation we have 4 older dungeons, 2 from BFA, our beloved Freehold, the disgusting Underrot, no I'm kidding, am I though? I mean, it has too many dispels, right? And it's a bit claustrophobic. And then from Cataclysm we have Vortex Pinnacle, and the final dungeon is from Legion, and that is Neltharion's Lair. One of my favorite dungeons actually, and it kinda ties with the whole Neltharion story. Something very important here is that 3 of these dungeons include mount drops. That's Vortex Pinnacle, Freehold and Underrot. So that's something to consider, especially if you're a mount collector, you can include this in your keys to increase your chances at obtaining the mounts. We don't have any more details on the new seasonal affixes, but we will learn more once the PTR cycle starts. Another feature coming with patch 10.1 is cross-faction guilds. Yes, you heard right, guilds can now include members of both factions. The details are a bit fuzzy at the moment, so we will learn more later. In patch 10.1, a new upgrade system will be occurring, replacing the current upgrade gear from Mythic Plus, Primal Storms, PvP into a universal upgrade system. Basically, Blizzard wants to get rid of the many different currencies earned throughout different kinds of content and unify the whole system in an attempt to make it a bit less complicated. Players will collect flystones instead from all content, and also different types of crests that act as your high watermark. So you're gonna get 2 currencies instead now, and when you combine them you can upgrade your gear to higher tiers. There is not much to say here until we can get it into our hands and test it out properly. Primal Storms will not go away even though Razaketh is dead. In fact, in this patch we are having Fyrakk Assaults. Fyrakk is one of the primal incarnates, and these assaults will take place in existing Dragon Isle zones, so there will be still stuff to be doing on the surface. There will be many more system updates, including class changes, UI improvements, and so much more. So stay tuned to the channel to learn more. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you got any questions, feel free to ask away in the comment section down below. As always, thank you so much for watching my content, and make sure to drop a like if you have found this video helpful. If you want to support my channel, please take a moment to subscribe and hit the notification bell. You can also find me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/AndrikatZgames, where I'm mostly streaming World of Warcraft. Good luck with whatever you're doing, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye!